Most advice for securing a long-term commitment from a top-tier man relies on romantic hope. But in order to get real results, you will need a behavioral strategy that treats relationship building as a pragmatic operation. This approach requires two specific developments. You must become indispensable to his daily logistics and irreplaceable in his bedroom. This is for women who already have direct physical access to the man they want and are prepared to do the work required to lock that relationship down. High-value men with options are rarely swayed by conventional, hard-to-get tactics. Securing exclusivity with them requires moving past romantic scripts and adopting a mindset focused on utility. The first method is instrumental utility. Simply being a pleasant presence isn't enough. You have to weave yourself into the mechanics of how he functions every day. Start by identifying where he experiences the most friction. Manage his scheduling, prep his meals, and take over the administrative burdens that distract him from his goals. By making his personal mission easier to fulfill, you become a functional component of his success. When you handle the logistics of his life, removing you means he has to reassume every burden you've lightened. This logistical cost creates a de facto commitment, as the friction of extricating you becomes a barrier he is unwilling to cross. The second method requires a reversal of standard dating norms. To secure a man of high status, you should offer maximum sexual intimacy as quickly as possible. Think of your availability like a restaurant. If your kitchen is closed, a man with options won't wait. He'll find a place open for business. You have a small window of time to prove your value before it depletes. This is your elevator pitch. Enthusiastic, immediate availability is often the only bargaining tool capable of outperforming the volume of other women competing for his attention. You don't win a high-value man by withholding intimacy. You win him by demonstrating that the value you provide right now is superior to his other options. This is governed by the titration rule. You must match and exceed the generosity shown to previous partners. If you performed certain acts for an ex, you must perform them with more enthusiasm, tripling the frequency for the man you want to keep. Men measure their own value by the quality of the sexual experience you offer. If a less successful man received a better version of you for less effort, he'll view the relationship as a poor investment and withdraw. Consider it an auction for a single high-value lot. To win, you have to bid higher than the other people in the room. This means being willing to perform the acts that your competition refuses to do. True irreplaceability is reached when you provide a bespoke sexual menu that he cannot find anywhere else. To maintain this position over time, you must acquire a monopoly over his sex life by matching the cadence of his libido. Men are biologically wired to seek variety and novelty. Understanding this instinct allows you to address it directly before he looks elsewhere. You have to move from being a participant to being the aggressive initiator of new kinks and encounters. By proactively keeping him satisfied at his own natural rhythm, you ensure he never leaves the house hungry enough to be tempted by outside options. A sexual monopoly isn't built on rules or restrictions. It's built by providing a supply so abundant that his demand for variety is entirely met by you. The formula for commitment is specific. Take over his logistical burdens and bombard him with frequent, adventurous sexual variety. Male psychology is uncomplicated and responds with high predictability to these two specific inputs. By executing this strategy, you become an essential fixture in his life. You effectively remove the rest of the competition from his field of vision. Apply this blueprint in your own life and observe the results. If you found this perspective helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts on the strategy below.